Good evening, great people. How are you? It is my hope that your evening is fine, just like mine. My name is Amos. Amos will be your facilitator today under the Tcash Soko platform. So, this is where we say that digital biashara is the future of your biashara. And actually, we have a solution to so many challenges that have faced businesses before. Yani, tumekuja na solution kwa zile mashida yenye tumekuwa nazo kama wanabiashara. Mashida imekuwa gani? Mashida imekuwa ni record keeping, like bookkeeping. Yani imekuwa tu ukienda kwa shop unapata tu black book, unapata tu msee na pen, anataka tu kujaribu kurecord so that ajue how the biashara is going. After every sale you go back to the book, you have to record. Ukiendea stock tena una record tena, you have to cancel what you had initially and so on. So this session today is going to be a very important session. Why is it important? It is important because we're going to see how you can make your first sale under the Tcash Soko platform. This session comes right after, yani inakuja baada ya ile session yenye tulikuwa nayo earlier on how to fix your shop. So already duka yetu tulifix, iko sawa. Sasa what follows next ni tunaweza uza. So that is the next question, because kufix shop we saw how that can happen. It is very easy, but once you fix your shop you need to know how to sell using the Soko platform. What are the advantages of selling using the Soko platform? The advantages ni ati you don't have to go back to your black book penye unaandika tu sijui leo nimeuza shati moja, nimeuza service moja, and so on and so forth. It will be very easy for you. The app will be doing that bookkeeping for you. You will even issue receipts. Remember, there are some customers when you're nakuja and they're like, I need a receipt. So, and maybe you don't even have the receipt book. So this app is going to be a solution to all this. So today, under this session, we're going to exploit how you can make your first sale using the Tcash Soko platform. So let's get going. So I'm sharing my app and I know you can see it. So what you can see is the profile picture at the very top. That is my picture. So when you see your picture there, you just know you're on the personal side, like niko kwa side ya personal. So can I sell from the personal side? The answer is no. For you to sell, lazima move from the personal side to the business side. Yani, with user from say for example where you're not located, utauza penye biashara iko. So you have to go from the personal side to the business side. So I'll switch to the business side. Of course, I just want to move to the shop that we did fix, which is the Aura Baba and Salon, and I will just switch. So once I switch, remember what you saw there is that I have more than one shop. That can also be you. Yani unaweza kuwa na more than one store. You can set up as many as you want. So remember what we do as Kenyans. Everybody has a side hustle. So you like have main hustle then side hustle. So unaweza anza side hustle yako alongside your main hustle na uweze kucontrol zote from the same app. Like you don't need to download another app. You just need the same app to host like 2, 3, 4 businesses, or even 5 or even 10. So it doesn't have a limitation. So you can imagine how that amazing that is. So when I switch to the business side, you can see how the profile looks like. Of course, there is the balance. There is the, okay, let me start from the very top. There is the business logo. This business logo is AI generated. Kitambo used to pay to get a business logo from a graphics designer. Now, the app is doing this for us. Why? Because it is powered by something, a very important feature that is the future of technology, which is AI. So, because the app is AI enabled, what happens is once you just tell it that this is the name I want to my business to have, then it creates a logo that is similar to that business, that is unique for your own business. So, this one has been created for me by the AI. It's a very nice looking logo. You'll see, hello Amos, you're the owner, Aura Baba and Salon. So when you see the fact that I'm the owner, it means that something that you're going to study later on in the week, that of course you can be an employee or a manager of that shop. But that is a discussion for another time. Then you have the Tcash balance, the tickets, the Rotary tickets. Remember, this app is running a rotary. The more you make sales, the more tickets you're gonna get. And I hope I get the most. Ndio pia nikuwe mshindi. Then performance today has not been good. I've made 0 sales. I want you to just look at this. I've had 0 sales, so I've not sold anything. Then the transactions are also very zero, like very zero. Then as I swipe to the right, you can see the orders are also zero. Nobody has ordered anything online from me, and I've served 0 customers. So I want to see, can this sale change from 0 to a figure that we are going to sell? So that is what we'll be looking at. And then upcoming bookings are generally 0. These are a feature where you can see the people who have booked for services from your shop, more especially those who book online. Yani inamaanishaje? You there, you have your own barber, you have your own salon, and customers sometimes wanakuja, unapata you have like 5 customers at the same time, na kuna time unakaanga tu hivyo hauna mtu. So like this app is going to help you the most. Why? Because customer anaweza order aseme mi nitakuja at a certain time, so wewe utakuwa unamgoja ukijua like you have a customer coming at this time, na wakati huyo is such interesting, very amazing. So hapa chini kabisa you have the option of home, orders, sell, wallet, and business. So now I want us to go to the yellow icon that is very big and circular. That is the one for sell. That is where now you sell from. Like hapo ndio unauzia. So these 3 options appear. The first one is catalog. So catalog is where now you go to remember we did fix the shop. Like tukasema tunapeana this service, this other service, this other service. So venye tu tulizifix vizuri, like hiyo ndio catalog. Like nikuuza from the catalog. Then there is something called Express. Express, it's a feature that will enable you to sell very fast, very fast. Of course, when it is very busy, you're going to exploit that another time. Then we have something called voice assistant. Imagine this voice assistant. Like, this is very amazing. Why is it amazing? Because imagine you just speak to the app and then it orders something for you, like you give it instructions. AI, it is coming to sort us so many things. Like unaipea tu instruction, naambia I want this and this gotten out, and then of course it makes the sale for you. It goes to the catalog, inapick your item, inakusaidia kuuza. So but this, the voice assistant, is coming soon, still coming soon. But of course, when it comes out, we shall exploit it. Then the express one, you can use it when you want to give a discount or something of that sort. But now I want us to see, how can you sell using the catalog? Kuna mse ataniuliza, ama umesema catalog ni nini? Catalog is like, unaona venye unaenda tu kwa super, like wanapitisha tu kitu hapo and then list inaapia tu pale. So that is like a catalog. Yeah, the simple explanation of a catalog. Venye tu super unaona like umepanga laini na kwa queue na items zako, and then those items are picked and passed by a machine. So hiyo ni catalog. Like inasaidia super kujua wameuza vitu ngapi, ni ngapi zimebaki. So very interesting. So when I come to the catalog and I open it, then of course from the top you have the search option. So you can search for something that you offer. For example, customer amekuja anataka beard trim, so you can search for that. But if you have time, instead of searching, unaweza kuja kwa all. Ukiona all ni services zenye zote tulikuwa tumeweka. Kuna beard trim which is 199 per 60-minute service, kuna beard white dye, kuna box braids, all the way. Like as I sweep down, you can see that these are all the services that we had. Remember, there is one that we added. We added one that was costing 50, which was the school shave. Let me see whether I can locate it. Okay, good. Head shave, yeah. School hair shave. Here it is. It is the 4th option from down there. School hair shave. Remember that we added together on the other session. If you didn't watch, still online, you can just go and watch and get to know how we did fix this there. So before I proceed to make the sale, I just want you to understand that hapo juu, besides the all, there are some categorization, there are categories. Like if I just know that this person is wanted a barber and salon service and I want to find it quickly, I can just touch on the barber and salon, and then hizi options mbili zenye ziko under the barber and salon will appear. Remember the school hair sale, we did put it under the barber and salon. That's why it is appearing as the first option. And then there is the hairdressing, which is also under the barber and salon. As I swipe to the right, there is the beard. You can see the ones that are there for that. As you swipe, you will see so many of them. For example, under hygiene, what do I have? I have the gel pedicure, I have the manicure, and I have the pedicure. So you see, you can find those services easily under the categories. And hiyo ndio muhimu ya categorization, because like you may want to find something really quickly na hata maybe jina ukumbuki, so you don't want to use the search. Like you can come here and just look for it quickly using the categories. So I want us to go to the barber and salon, and this is the category that I want us to pick, the hair shave. So for me to sell, I have to press the ad so that now niseme how many like hair shaves do I want to sell. Anaweza kuwa ni mtu amekuja na amekuja like father and son. The father wanted the same kind of style of hair shave, or maybe he had two twins. So that would mean I'm doing two sales. You can do all of them at once, or you can do one at a time, depending on how you want to do it. So, assuming I have done the shaving for like two, so I'll have to press the add. So one option appears. You can see the cut now is activated. Hapo chini, like you notice the blue now has one, and the cost is said to be 50. So it is confirming to me that this costs 50. When I add from 1 to 2, just using the addition, like nitumia Coca Plus. Nikitumia Coca Plus niguze tena, then it changes to 2. And these two, because each is costing 50, then the actual price totals to 100. And that is the sale that I want to make. So for this sale, 100, for me to make it, I'll just press the cut. Like nitaguza cut. Nikiguza cut hapo, then what appears? The cut itself appears. It is telling me that I've selected the school hair shave, two of them, and each is costing 50. So therefore the total amount is 100. Ukiangalia pale juu, in case you notice, maybe hii cut haiko venye ulipenda, you have the option of deleting it. So kuna delete button. In case uone there is something that you want to add, there is the add more option. So unaweza guza add more. So but because I don't want to add more, then I will proceed to something that we refer to as checkout. Checkout ni kumaanisha like, yeah, the cut is the way I want. Now I go get paid, like nipate pesa now. So if I press on checkout, then this option appears. I want you to notice there are 3 ways in which I can get paid. Wow, how many ways? 3 of them. The first one is the Soko QR. The second one is the cash payment. The third one is the external wallet. Wow, amazing. So, what are they? The QR code is the one that can be scanned by a person who has the T-Cash Soko app. Like, what do I mean? Your customer can also have the T-Cash Soko app and pay you using it. So for them, what they will do, they'll just scan. The advantage of that is that it is cost free for them. So like they just scan and the money comes to your wallet. True. So it's just cost free and very effective, very efficient. So what about if they don't have the T-Cash Soko app? Then you can accept their payment on cash basis. What does cash basis mean? Like when say akupe pesa cash, like in terms of cash, and then you just complete the sale via the cash payment. Then I have that option there, the blue one now, the external wallet. What is this external wallet all about? Remember M-Pesa. Some customers will come to your shop, they have M-Pesa. They just want to pay with M-Pesa, so you can use the external wallet. So I want us to exploit 2 options first, because I don't have I don't have another phone that I can scan the QR code with. So now I will go to the cash option, And then we'll also exploit the external wallet option and see how both work out. So if I go to cash payment, like nikikuja, I press on cash payment, then it tells me that I confirm the cash checkout. So you have to confirm. It is confirming that you just want to do it. So if I confirm, then this shows out. It is telling me that the purchase has been completed. So the purchase has been completed, and I'm told that this is today at 6:55 p.m. and the service fee for cash payment will be deducted from my next digital checkout. And of course, I'm being told that well, I can choose to pay the fee now. So definitely, what does that mean? There is a small fee, a very small fee. Why am I calling it very small? Imagine it's just 1 bob for any transaction below 100. Imagine it is only 1% of any transaction above 100. What does that mean? That the app will be charging you a very convenient fee, and this fee is meant for maintenance. This app will definitely have so many customers, so many businesses joining in, and therefore it will be, of course, it will need some maintenance. So the cost that you're paying for maintenance of the app is just that 1 bob for every transaction that you pay via cash. For any transaction that is below 100, you pay 1 bob. For any transaction that is above, like above 100, you pay 1%. Like, what do I mean? Tuseme nimeuza thou. What is 1% of 1,000? It is 10 shillings. So nikimake transaction ya thou via the app, na walipa 10. Hiyo 10 ni maintenance fee, like ka maintenance fee tu kadogo kako hapo, so that now um, the owners of the platform are able to maintain it and keep it running for us to benefit. One of the benefits of doing it this way is that you get a receipt. You get a receipt. Apart from the receipt, this transaction is recorded and can be used. Like, what do I mean? You know, in the past, so many businesses have suffered. What have we suffered from? We have suffered from the lack of access to credit facilities. When you walk to a banking institution, what they want to know is that either uko na title deed ya shamba, you have the logbook of a car, like you have a collateral to the loan that you want to take. So many of us don't have that. I personally don't have that kind of collateral to give to the bank. So what ends up happening, me hatupewi credit at all. This platform is going to document our kind of business, the kind of transactions that we do, and these transactions, because they are now documented well, unaweza zipeleka kwa bank na upate hiyo faida ya ku access credit. So that is one of the best advantages ya ku make sure that you're processing the sales using the app. Remember, msi anaweza kuja, you have done it, maybe amekuja amelipa na cash and you don't do it over the phone. When you don't do it over the phone, it is a disadvantage to you. Kwa nini? Because one, you cannot get the transaction history from the app. Secondly, you reducing your chances of accessing huge credits for business expansion. Remember, to expand biashara, you would need a lot of money, probably to set up. Maybe if you own one shop and you want to set up another one, you'll need a lot of money. These lots of money are there available in the banks, like you can get them. Utazipata huko. So, but for you to get them, you must have proper documentation. That is the advantage of this. So, therefore, this fee is just very small comparable to the kind of advantages you get. Then after that, there is the receipt. So I can view the receipt and see how it appears. If I press on view the receipt, then you will be able to see that the receipt is appearing here. That on these dates or at this time, there was a cash payment in store of 100, which is 2 times 50 per service, and the total is 100, and therefore the service fee was 1. Remember, I said for any transaction 100 and below, the fee is just 1 shilling. So you can see the fee is 1, and therefore the total received, the total that now me as the owner, once I have paid the 1 bob, I'll be left with is 99 shillings. And yeah, that is how the receipt appears. Something about this receipt, you can generally send it to the person who bought from you if they need the receipt. Wakihitaji receipt, you can send it to them. How will you do it? You just take a screenshot of the same. Once you take a screenshot of the same, you can send it via email or via WhatsApp. Like, very easy. Unachukua screenshot very fast, then unaituma. Unaweza ituma via any platform that you have, be it WhatsApp, be it email, and then the customer will have a receipt for the service that they received from you. And then I'll just press that I'm done. So this is done. Then hapa chini, it shows me the previous cash fee balance, which was 8.02. Then the fee for this transaction is 1, and the remaining cash fee balance is 7. And the cash sales before settlement should be 10,702. What is this information all about? Once you open the app like this, the app gives you 50 shillings. These 50 shillings, you can use them like to make cash transactions. Unazitumia tu to make cash transaction. Like I've been using mine. No wonder the balance was 8. So nimetumia to make hizo cash transaction. The balance now that was remaining is 8 shillings. So once I've made this transaction, wakati nimeuza tu hivi via the cash, ika-deduct 1 shilling from the 8. So the remaining is the 7. So naweza uza up to 10,702 on cash before I settle. So remember, the app will have a way of generally limiting us if we don't limit the 1 bob or the 1% of every transaction. So the way of them collecting this money is by ensuring that they are giving us a limit. So nikiuza up to this limit, the limit is 15,000. So once you sell past now 15,000, you can sell past 15,000 on cash basis before you settle the 50. And yeah, it's that simple. And then now this transaction is done and I have sold. So now, a very good question that would appear in someone's mind would be, now I talked about accessing this transaction later. Where can I see that indeed I made sales? There are 2 ways of seeing that. One of them, you can go to home now. Remember, home is down there on your left. If I tap on home, then itakuja hapo. Ukiangalia today's performance actually was 0. I want to even refresh it again so that you see that it has actually happened. Today's performance was 0. It was 0. Like we did it, it was 0. Now it is 100. It is showing me that I've made sales worth 100. How many transactions? 1 transaction. How many orders? 0. Mbona orders bado ziko 0? Because I've not received any order from someone else online. Then there is the customers. How many customers have I served? 0. Why is the record 0? The record is 0 because this customer did not pay me via the Tcash Soko platform or M-Pesa. So therefore, I didn't get a chance of recording their name. Like the app didn't get a chance of recording their name. When somebody has paid using the Tcash Soko platform, or rather paid using M-Pesa, then the app will capture their name and you will be able to have them under customers. What is the importance of having those people's name under customers? You'll be able to know who your customer is. Remember, some people will come to your shop. They want to get the goods or the services on credit basis. How do you determine that? You determine that on how loyal they have been to your business. So therefore, the customer section is very important. Like it is the one that is going to help you make judgments on whether this person is worthy of credit or not. And that is where you can access that from. Secondly, you can also be able to see this transaction way later via another section. The section where you can be able to see this transaction, ukirudi hapo chini, we were home, orders, sell, wallet, business. There is the wallet option. If I touch the wallet option, then of course this screen appears. It is showing me the Tcash balance there. the pay later, which is not there, then you can see that there is a cash payment that happened today. That is the one that I want us to see, a cash payment today. And this cash payment was a cash payment of 100 shillings. So if I tap on it, I'll be able to see one thing, that there is a receipt for this, for the two items that I sold, and this payment was worth 100 and it was done today at 55 p.m. So what does this mean? Unaweza kuwa maybe you have employed someone and you're having an argument over maybe the number of customers served in the course of the day and so on and so forth. The app will help you win that argument because it has stored the information including time. Remember, kwa kitabu uandikangi time umeserve customer, unaandikanga tu I've sold 2 shirts, I've done 1 shave, I've done this. You don't record the time, but the app is very precise. Like inachukua time, inachukua date, inachukua amount, all of them, na inakustoia hapo. If I go to these two items, so you have the receipts, you will be able to see the receipt, and of course, you can send it later to the customer or anyone who wanted it. Then if I come back, I have the option of even adding a note. Like I can add a note. So I can enter a note and say that sold on discount. Maybe I wanted to sell this on discount. You can point out that you sold that item on discount. So that is a note. Like unaweza andika anything na si lazima uandike. So and then this transaction can also be seen from there. So yes, what have we learned today? We have learned that you can actually be able to make a sale using the Tcash Soko platform. How do you do it? We said you must ensure first thing, you're not on the personal side, you're on the business side. And if you own multiple stores, you're on the right store. Like, for example, I own a number of stores, like 5 of them. I must ensure that I'm on the right store that has the items that I want to sell. So then after that, hapo chini, nitakuja hapa chini kabisa niangalie the yellow icon that has the sell option. Once I tap on it, it brings me to the catalog, express, and voice assistant. So I'll go to the catalog. Or under the catalog, I have the option of choosing from the all or the option of choosing from the Baba and Sal, from the categories that are there. So I can choose anywhere. So for example, if I want to choose, say, the skin fade haircut, I just press the add. Naguza add, inaongezeka hapo. Cut inaappear, it is now active. So once I tap on the cut, then of course I'll proceed to checkout. Hapa chini kabisa, checkout. Then from the checkout, 3 options: cash payment, external wallet, or the Soko QR code. And that is how you can be able to make your sale. So now, customer anaweza kuja ako na Tcash na ako na Tcash wallet yake, but yeye atascan aje QR code. Let us go into the details of the same. Akikuja na ako na Tcash wallet yake, hii QR code inaonyeshana kwa simu yako, like it's showing on your phone. How will they scan? Yeye kwa simu yake, I just want to cancel this. Okay. Just want to cancel that. Yeye kwa simu yake atakuwa kwa personal side. Akikuwa kwa personal side, then there is the option, yellow one, of scan. Down there, when you go na home shop, or down there you have the option of scan. So them, they will scan using that option. What about a person with M-Pesa? Atalipa aje? I have to go back to the business. Let me go to the barber and salon. Okay, let me switch. That's a quick step. Very nice. Then from there, I want to come to sell, catalog. Of course, I can do the school hair shave 1. Okay, the cart is active, 50 shillings. I will go to checkout. From checkout now, I'll go to external wallet. When I tap on external wallet, then the person with the M-Pesa has like 2 options. They can use the QR code that is showing there, anaweza scan. Akiscan hiyo QR code atanilipa tu direct, ataeka tu pin na inanilipa. Second option, anaweza tumia like USSD. USSD ni ile normal M-Pesa thing, and then atakuja aweke paybill which is 817817, aweke account number. The account number will be the number I've registered Tcash Soko with. So for example, these my phone numbers 0726 055 224, and then now this is the number they use to pay as the account number, and they enter the amount and this payment is done. And because nobody is buying these now, I'll just have to cancel. Once this is done, you can view all those transactions under the transactions that have happened today. That is under the home. Yes, I can confirm that I want to exit. Yes, I can go back. Under the home, you can view the today's performance and see how many transactions you have made as you swipe to the right. And additionally, you can also see these transactions under the wallet section. Remember, under the wallet section, you even access the receipts. And that is something very, very interesting. So that brings us to the end of our session today. In case you have any question, yani uko na swali lolote, depend on how you can make your first sale, feel free to contact me via the chat section below. Like hapo kwa chat too, you just contact there, say I would need clarification on this, and then I'll get back to you. I'll definitely be checking on that so that I can help you to win with Tcash Soko. See you in the next one. Thank you. In nice evening.